February 20th. A lot of dreams. A lot of scenes. And I'm trying to figure out how to tie it all together. I'll just describe each scene. In one scene, the last scene I remember, gosh, it feels like it was all tied in, but I'm on this field. It's a farm. Where they do plants, farm. It feels familiar. And I'm upset. I'm upset about something. Excuse me. I'm upset about something. I keep dropping stuff. I keep things keep toppling over. Things keep toppling over. And I'm trying to get around this cart that has plants and seeds. And it all tumbles over. I was like, oh. So I'm like trying to fix it and arrange it and put everything back. And then someone comes, someone motherly. And it's not my mom, but it is. But then it reminds me of it's Miss Lolly. There's someone motherly that comes, and they see that I'm frustrated. And I'm trying not to show that I'm frustrated. Because I'm putting it back. I'm like, okay, just make the best of it. I'm trying to make the best out of putting the stuff back. She shows me a ring. Pinky, when she's like, is this yours? I said, no. It's not mine. That's all I remember for that scene. Possibly a scene before that. There's we're in the court. And it's like a joke. The court system is a joke. I'm like looking at how, like, we're waiting our turn, and I'm looking at how everything's being handled. I'm like, this is a joke. Like, how this is a joke. Like, what's going on? Like, why is it like this? And we're waiting because my brother has to go in front of, like, the court that, like, for he's gonna try to ask for like a less sentence of something. It's something minor, but the way they're handling all the other people before him is like it's a joke. There's like music, there's like they're not paying attention, and I'm like thinking, I'm like, what is going on? That it's not, they're not being serious about it. And my brother was gonna ask for counseling, and he was gonna talk about the kid, like his family. It's like, hey, I'm a hardworking man. He had his clothes, like his working clothes, and he's just like, I'm a hardworking father, like. And the other people that were taking the stand were like, it just seemed like a joke, like they weren't taking stuff seriously, but that's how it was. And then I'm sitting there just being of support, and that motherly figure comes back. You know, but in that scene, she's Mrs. Huxtable. She's Mrs. Huxtable. And but she's the serious mother in that one show. This is Us. She's more like serious and very judgmental, and she's trying to. There's letters. She's trying to prepare letters for. I don't know if it's for my brother, for someone else, and I'm like, I don't care about your letters. Like, I'm putting it back. Like, I'm like, I don't care about the letters. Like, there's an element of writing letters, and I'm like, why are we writing letters? Like, he hasn't even been like sentenced or anything. But I remember being bothered. I was bothered there too. Like, there was just this theme. I'm like, I'm just bothered. I'm bothered. So that's one scene. Another scene. There's a gathering. There's a gathering of sorts. Also in the farm, but a different part of the farm. And there's a lot. No, there's something before that. There's another gathering. Okay, before that, it was at my aunt's house. It was at my aunt's house. My dad's side of the family. One of the pods. She was putting. I was there, like after the party, but also before the party. Like, I was just spending time with my aunt. It was just us two. Her house was quiet. And then I go into the other room and there's a party. I'm like, oh, okay. My mom came with me. And one of my clients is there too. She brought her brother. But something happened with my mom and her brother. Like, my mom's just playful. But my client took offense of it. And she didn't know that that was my mom that I brought. I mean, I didn't expect my client to be there either. I was like shocked. I was like, oh, you guys know each other. So I just stayed quiet, right? Like, confidential. I'm not supposed to say who's who. So I'm just trying to like keep to myself. I'm like, I'm just gonna remove myself from the situation. And yeah. So I go outside. I'm like getting ready to leave. Trying to get my mom to go too. She's being the life of the party, because sometimes my mom can be like that. And trying to find my car. And that's when I see that there's another party going on outside. This is a different party. This is younger people. There's younger people. And they live in campers, trailers. And I'm trying to find my trailer truck, vehicle to leave. And I'm needing them to move aside. Yeah. And then so before that, there's another scene where there's I don't know if it's right before that, but there's a scene with the army. And the scene with the army is a little interesting. because there's like this progression to it where I'm hiding from them, trying to get in. I'm trying to get in to where they are. Try and be sneaky. There's this feeling of being sneaky, trying to sneak in and take one of their cars or big vehicle things without being seen, but I'm seen. So I'm trying to hide, and then there's this grass, tall grass. So I go into the grass and I'm trying to hide and make sure they don't see me, and then I stop. You know, because sometimes when there's tall enough grass, you can, like, you try hiding, you can see the movement, so you know where people are at. So then I just stop, so that they don't see, like, so that I blend in, right? So there's no movement, and they can't see exactly where I am. So I get away from that guy, and then I make it out somewhere else. But then there is a guard that sees me, and I'm trying to hide from him. But it's like he know, like there's this secret operation going on where like they recognize me. They know who I am. So he's helping me hide. But he's like a mole. Like he's like covering up, pretending to be a part of what's going on, but then he knows who I am. So he's hiding me. He's just like, you know, trying to play it off cool, like distracting them from coming where he's at, and then he's showing me where to go. And he opens up this hole in the ground for me to go in, and then he's telling me like where to go. That's another scene. And there's another scene. There's another scene. If there's a feeling like it's a convent. It's something church related. Something church related. But I don't remember much from there. There's a lot going on in this stream. Yeah. But I don't feel tired. That's a first. I mean, I'm sleeping on my mat still. I don't know how. I need to buy the other one because I think I smashed it. It's like bed's right here. So I need to buy the bed one. So I don't damage this. But yeah, still no body aches. I have my massage today, so I'm excited about that. But no body aches. I feel rested. I went to bed a little earlier, like at 11, 7 right now. Oh, 8 hours. So, but usually like after a dream like that too, I'd be like, whoa, I'm trying to figure this out, and that would be exhausting in itself. But I feel good. I feel good. So, I'm gonna take a shower, go to Costco, and finish up work. Oh, the Groba appointment later on. Yeah, that'll be my Sunday. Alright, that's it. That's what I record with you. Hi, my name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.